Hi there, guys, and it's that time again. So let's go ahead and jump straight back into this. We've got NBA Jam, a special edition. So a lot of people have been asking about like exactly what this is and all that stuff, where it comes from. This is a modified version of the NBA Jam arcade tournament edition, I should say, arcade source code, and it's been modified to include a lot of stuff that is in sort of different versions of the game. In particular, it has the ability to play as like Gary Payton and Michael Jordan and stuff like that. I have tournament mode turned on right now. This is basically like playing the arcade, except I'm not playing on an arcade machine. I'm playing here on MAME. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see, 8 teams we haven't beaten yet. So let's see if we can add to that list of teams we have defeated. And we get to play against the Spurs this time. So yeah, that's basically what this is. This is just NBA Jam Tournament Edition, except the difference is that we have different players and some other different things. So the like calls for Michael Jordan and stuff like that are authentic. They come from the version of the game that was given to Michael Jordan, who famously was not in the original. That's sort of where that comes from. You can play this yourself, by the way. I do have a link in, or hopefully I have a link in the description of this video. Hopefully I remember to put it there. I've forgotten once in a while. But if you go to the link, you can get this version of this game. It works on original hardware. If you have like the original NBA Jam Tournament Edition, you can get this to work. I don't think that this works on the arcade at home, is that what it's called, version of this game. I don't think that you can flash those ROMs with this version. There are a couple of differences as I understand it. I might be wrong though, let me know if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, if you have the original, like the old school NBA Jam Tournament Edition machine, you can play this on there. In fact, that's kind of what this was designed for. It was designed to be something to get people to sort of like play, you know, Tournament Edition again and have some fun with it and stuff like that. So the team that worked on this is also working on a similar modification for NBA Hang Time. But that one would include a lot more than just this, like a lot more than just, you know, oh, we're going to put like a couple players in and stuff like that. They did a lot of other stuff with this one. I have a video on this version of this game, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. They did a lot of other stuff, like they brought back, you know, the Mortal Kombat characters and stuff, you know, and they have stuff people have been talking about a lot, like you can see Goro in the crowd and stuff like that. You know, all of that is stuff that was somewhere like hidden deep within the source code of NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And so all they've done is they've really just brought it out. Man, San Antonio has really good defense, so we'll see what we can do. Basically, the way that this works here is, as far as this video is concerned, the reason why I'm doing this is not necessarily to be a YouTube superstar to show off my powers or whatever. It's mostly to get some B-roll, and it's turned into kind of a series. But yeah, it's mostly for the purpose of like, you know, actually playing these games and you know, I'm going to play it anyway, so I might as well, you know, create something and put it out there for people. I've thought from time to time about doing stuff live, which can actually be somewhat lucrative on YouTube. The reason why I don't do a live, at least for right now, is because I don't have a great schedule. You know, like if I had my schedule set up in a way that I knew like every day what time I was going to be live and stuff like that, then I could do it. As it stands right now, I'm probably not going to. The other reason why is because I'm not very good at telling people thank you for your whatever donation or whatever, you know, the whole Twitch thing. So, you know, that's sort of the way it is. I don't know, maybe in the future we can think about it. We can think about doing Twitch or think about doing that. I'd probably just do YouTube live if I were to do that, but that I think is a little bit down the road. We've got a lot of other things to think about first. I, by the way, am really looking forward to when the NBA Hang Time version of this comes out. I know that they wanted to have that done, I think, by the end of last year, but it's going to take a little while. There we go. But yeah, the stuff that they have planned for that one is pretty impressive. I mean, a lot of additional like players, legendary players, and stuff like that. I mean, that game would probably end up replacing, you know, NBA Jam on Fire Edition as like the ultimate version of NBA Jam. So. Speaking of which, we haven't done anything with NBA Jam on Fire Edition. I did play it by myself a while ago. That's another one to add to the list of games to play. All right, so how are we doing here? I noticed that Robinson only has 8 injuries, which is kind of a shame because we kind of were hoping that we could get him taken out. Now we got to deal with the worm too. Nice thing about Rodman is that he doesn't have any offense, but the problem with Rodman is that he's really, really good at defense and stuff like that, defense, rebounding, and so on. So we got to worry about him. There we go. Alright, good stuff. So far, so good. So no matter what happens, we'll play 2 games. Right, I do that in part because, you know, we want to make it so that the video is a little bit longer, which helps a lot with reach. And also in part because I like playing NBA Jam and I want to play more. Okay, Scotty, get open. Get open. Oh, you're just gonna stand there the whole time? Yeah. Alright. Boy, man, it's like practice, right? Take it again, take it again, take it again. There we go. There we go, it's a little bit better. All right, well, we're not doing as well as we were. Someone was telling me that for those game-ending shots, you can go goaltend them, and it will act as if you're on fire. But that time I didn't quite get to it. There, oh, shoot. That was like something out of Hang Time. And we've let them be on fire way too long here, guys. Alright. There you go, Scotty. You ever see that happen before? Head fake. Shoots for 3. Can't buy a bucket. Rodman. He's unconscious. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. There we go. At the start of the comeback. There we go. We gotta take these threes to try to get back into this game.
1 minute to go. To Jordan.
All right, so we broke another backboard. We've been breaking a lot of backboards lately.
He's got a hot hand. Bulls down by 2. Wide open. He's unconscious. into the stand.
There we go.
Shot here. Quickly knockdown to Pippen. The turnover. Downtown.
No problem. All right, boom, there it is.
At the buzzer. No good.
All right, so we win this one in the end, 49 to 42. Wasn't that easy. We got Robinson injured 23 times. That's kind of what the plan was. So that's pretty good. We've won 20 times now, ranked number 1, and we get to play Utah next. Here we go. As always, I'll tell you this is a good time to bring it up. If you enjoy this content, consider becoming a channel member on YouTube or going over to Patreon and supporting me over there. And any sort of contribution you can make is very, very welcome and very helpful. Helps me keep doing this long term. And will help a whole ton with the channel. So thank you for your attention. Thanks for watching this, by the way. Just watching this alone is really helpful. I never would have thought that people would be so interested in just watching stuff like this. So we get to play against Utah next.
Tonight's matchup. Bulls versus Jazz.
And so they're not starting Malone, huh? They're starting, who is that, Benoit? Trying to remember, is Benoit in the base game or not? It's been a long time since I played with the Jazz. I usually play with just Stockton Malone. Anyway, it's all good. Nice stuff. Good times. All right. You ever see that happen? What? I've never seen this happen before. What was that? Talk about a glitch. Wow. All right, those of you who are experts in this game have got to tell me what just happened. I've never seen that glitch before. Wow, I've never seen that glitch before. I gotta make some content around that glitch, huh? There we go. Alright, here we go. Man, where am I jumping, man? I missed that completely. We've seen a lot of really crazy stuff happen here. So in the first game we had that period where the fourth quarter where there was no music at all, which is always a great sign. And then here we had a bizarre glitch take place. I don't know, man. This is where I start wondering if the arcade machine isn't like overheating or something like that. So back when I was a kid, there was a guy who lived in my neighborhood who was involved with the Boy Scouts, and we go over to his house every once in a while and do like scouting or whatever. I remember he had an old pinball machine in his garage. It was from the mid-70s. I don't remember which pinball game it was. But we would get him to turn it on and like we'd play with it, you know, once in a while after the stupid scout meeting or whatever was over. Like, what I remember the most about is that the thing would overheat if you kept it going for like a certain amount of time. It was kind of crazy, and then it would like start glitching out and doing really weird things. Anyway, I wonder whatever became of him. He might not even still be alive, actually. I mean, he was pretty old. He was older, definitely, than my parents.
He shoots from the outside. Pippen grabs the rebound.
There we go. Jordan just stands there, looks at it, admires it, gets the ball, and takes the shot. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't have any arcade machines or whatever at home here. At least not now, but you never know. I mean, if we get enough support here, maybe one day we can do something like that. Although I don't know if I would actually go that far. These machines are pretty expensive and kind of hard to like do upkeep on. All right. 26-24 at the half. We're not doing too bad. So there we go. Stockton and Malone now. I'm going to say they've got to take Benoit out. The computer usually does this. So if there's a player you want to get rid of, like the best way to do it is to like target him and try to get him as many injuries as you possibly can, then the computer will take him out. And of course, the nice thing about this is that you can only change once a half, unlike the acclaim versions where you can change once a quarter. And that really does make like a major difference. I mean, Stockton's so good at getting those steals. Karl Malone used to go all over Salt Lake City with that motorcycle. It's very, very well known. But Malone, as you know, is a very, very controversial character, especially because of his sort of underage sexual escapades back when he was, what was that? When he was in college, I think it was? And then the fact that he not only had a child with this woman, but then he has never really like admitted it. Anyway, that's Karl Malone for you. If you are not from Utah, you probably don't know this, but Malone ended up going into business with the Jazz owner Larry H. Miller. So I've seen that glitch before. And what happened is, so Malone went into business with Larry H. Miller, and he started this Karl Malone Toyota, I think it was, dealership. Anyway, so this was, I don't know if it's still around. I don't know if it still has the same name or not, or if they changed it, because it's been so long since I've been in Utah. But when I was a kid, there were commercials on TV all the time about, Karl Malone Toyota and stuff like that. So anyway, that's a little taste of Utah. If you grew up in the state, you probably know about like stuff like that happening. Oh man, I thought that he wasn't going to make it. Close, but not quite close enough. All right, 1 point lead. That's my new defensive strategy, is knock Scottie Pippen out of the way. I see it worked. It worked exactly as I was expecting. Man, that's strength, that's power. Scottie, how do you miss that? Oh man. There you go. Dude, you're supposed to like dunk it, right? Not get the pass and then just like stand there and do nothing. Jeez, man. How many times I gotta tell you, right? You gotta, the purpose of the game is to put the ball in the basket, like this. See? That's all you got to do, Scotty.
To Stockton. Malone. Malone. Gordon grabs the rebound. Come on.
See, that's all you have to do. That simple.
5-2. Head fake. Malone jams it in.
Ah, Scotty, where are you on defense? No, you gotta stick with your man.
Get back. Get on it. 1 minute to go. Easy jab. Jordan good. From downtown. Get the look.
Man, we've been really lucky from 3.
Up by 1. He shoots from the outside. He's heating up. Oh. Jordan. He's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh. Malone.
So if you look closely at that one, Stockton was on fire, and then like this fire was extinguished like right away. It was really weird, right? Almost like there were 2 sprites for him or something like that.
Wild shot.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. And I seriously mean it that time. That's one of the strategies you can use when there's like 7 seconds left or whatever. So we win again. I had 20 injuries, but we knocked Malone all over the place. Remember, he was only in for that half. So there you go. We win once again, 21. And so we play the Knicks next. So here we go. We're coming closer and closer to the goal of beating all 27 NBA teams. And I was surprised, actually, that it was kind of easy to beat those 2 teams. I thought we'd have to play them more than once. So I don't know. You know, maybe they weren't as good as I thought, or maybe I'm just really good at this game. You know, I don't know. You let me know. Anyway, there you have it. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.